Hey man, who the fuck is
Nia Marie? My name is Nia, also known as Nina to a lot of people, and I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina. Growing up, we lived in a lot of different places. I'm really from New Jersey, but most people, when I tell them that, and I tell them that I moved out when I was 5, they say I'm not from there, so really I'm from Gastonia. I lived most of my life in Gastonia. My childhood was decent. It is what it is. Some of my inspirations and my favorite thing to talk about ever is Amy Winehouse, Frank Ocean, Jhené Aiko, Daniel Caesar, I can go on and on, but really it's Amy Winehouse and Frank Ocean. I love Amy Winehouse because she is authentic to her core, and I love Frank Ocean because he's a really good lyricist. I'm a huge Mac Miller fan because, I don't know, some people just have this energy about them that just like, I don't know, I just gravitate towards, and sometimes I don't really have a reason, but I do have a lot of reasons, but I really just want to say because he's Mac Miller. But I just fuck with him, and honestly, if I want to like talk about my personal life, like he's helped me through a lot of shit. Just some of the stuff he said at the right fucking time. Like that Swimming album, like couldn't have came at a better time for me. And yeah, he's really just helped me out a lot with some shit. But yeah. My first project that I put it out on SoundCloud and YouTube, and it's the first project that I put out, but not the first project like that I've done. The first project that I've done was Karate Kid, and I wrote that when I was in Phoenix, and I wrote that in like 5 days. I wrote a lot of songs, and it was crazy. But no, the real project that I put out that people know of is called Capsule One. And it was, I don't even remember how many songs were on it, but it was Face Mask. That song was different. It was really me just trying to experiment and really just go hard and experiment at the same time, which is hard to do because when you are experimenting with new stuff, you feel like self-conscious because you don't know, like, because I'm trying something new, so people might not fuck with it, whatever, but I really was just trying to do something different and just like give it my all. But looking at it now, I don't fuck with that project no more. I just feel like I've grown so much, and I'm in a whole different headspace as before that I'm done with that. But yeah. Four-wheel drive. Everybody loves that song, and I feel like they love it more than me. Like, love the song more than I love the song. It's really crazy though because of how I wrote Four-wheel drive. So the way I write most of my music, it'll be late at night. I'm listening to tight beats because I feel like it, and I'll hear a beat that I like and just vibe to it and put something out. And that's how like 95% of my songs are. With this song, I was really in my feelings, I'm not gonna lie. I was really in my feelings. I was really like down bad. Like I'd never been this bad in my whole life. Yeah, I just sat down and I fucking wrote this song, and I'm not gonna lie, like I fucking cried my eyes out writing this fucking song. So the fact that people like really fuck with it, like touches my heart, like for real. And I'll never forget, after I performed it, it was like maybe the first or second time I had met Stephanie, but she was just like, she just said something like, if you ever need somebody to drive to, it's just crazy because I don't tell people like the origin of the song, but they can relate to it like they know it. It's weird because, I don't know, it's like an unspoken thing, but yeah, it's a really special song to me now. And I mean, it was then, it just really surprised me that people like it. And I feel like I owe that song to Kings Mountain now, but yeah.
Life's moving slow like Yoshi, watching my life pass me by.
My YouTube lyric video. Oh God, I'm fucking exposed. So my YouTube lyric videos. So if you look up my name on YouTube and you find my channel and you're like, why the fuck does she have 2,000 subscribers? That's exactly why. Because when I was in high school, I had this idea. I was like, all right, I need some money. I was like, I want to make some money easy. I was like, how can I make some money easy? I was like, shit, YouTube videos. So I looked it up, monetization on YouTube. You need 1,000 fucking subscribers. I had none. So I was like, damn, what's a video that people will click on? And I was thinking about like how people will post, like if a big artist drops a new song, a local artist can post a song with that title on SoundCloud and it'll get hella numbers just because people are searching that song. So I was like, all right, let me do a lyric video, because when people search the song, my shit gonna go up with it. And then that's just my channel right there. So I was like, all right, so what's a good song that doesn't have a fucking lyric video already? So that was Daniel Caesar Streetlights. I made a lyric video. I had fun making that shit, put it up. It got like, I don't even know how many, 1 million, 2 million views. And then I got like a whole bunch of subscribers. And then my plan was to post my music later. But yeah. One memory I'll never, like, it's just always in my head, is when I was real little. I was like 5 or 6, and we would just ride around in my grandma's car, and I would sit in the back of the back, like in the trunk where you put a seat up. I would sit back there, and my mom and my aunt and my other aunt and my other aunt and my grandma would be packed in there, and we would just go get pizza. And I just remember like sitting in the trunk, just like I would lay down like on the ground and just look at the sky and just watch the stars. I just felt so good, like just being in a car, like fully your family, like it was just good energy. And that was back when we lived in Jersey, but yeah, I always think about that. So it's basically, I always want to have a fashion brand, a clothing line, whatever. But yeah, it's Nostalgia Park, because nostalgia is a big thing for me. A lot of things I could talk about for hours when it comes to my art, because it has so many different meanings. But with nostalgia, I took that word because I took it from Frank Ocean's album, Nostalgia Ultra, which is my favorite album from him. And also because I'm just a nostalgic type of person. Like I'm always thinking about the past to the point where it's almost obsessive, like it's bad. But Nostalgia Park, it was almost like my own astral world, like just a place in my head that I go, just like my past. So I thought it was a cool idea, and I still got to get started on it. Like I have a million ideas. I know what I want from it, but yeah, it's basically just my clothing line that I'm working on, like getting started, but I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Next, I don't know what's next. I know what I'm working on right now. I'm working on this project. It's called Pink Lemonade, and it's definitely my best project thus far, which makes me feel really good because every time I make a song, I feel like it's my best song. And as long as I'm progressing, then I'm fine. But what's next for me? I don't fucking know. I could die tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, that's my next project, if that's what you meant. All right, it's your favorite part of the interview where I get to talk about my handles. But so Instagram is at IMissTokyo, IMISSTOKYO, and you can follow me if you want to. I really don't matter. But so this is coming out in June. So by June, I should be, if I'm not late, I should be promoting my album, and hopefully I'll put it out in July, maybe. I don't know, end of June, maybe July, who knows. Anyways, it's gonna be called Pink Lemonade. It'll be on all streaming platforms, and hopefully I'll have some kind of merch. So if you wanna look for that, look on if you ever wanna get in contact with me, everything's through Instagram, to be honest. And if you wanna text, just ask for my number, like if you really need to get in contact with me. But yeah, just DM me. I'm down to talk about anything. My DM's always open. And yeah, you watching Zebo TV. Let's get it.
Oh, Zebo TV, North Carolina. Yeah.